Ooh.
And this is the point where Joe usually asks me if I'm ready before hitting record. And
Well, you said let's get the show going.
of course, I am always ready.
Mm-hmm.
We're here. It's
Dom, pull
me.
your pants up.
How'd you know they're not on? They're not even on. What do you mean pull them
Pull
up?
them up.
I don't have
Pull 'em
anything to
up.
pull up. I'm
I
just
saw your
wearing
boxers,
a
and I
Speedo.
figured they were hanging down like you were a gangbanger from 2004.
You're not far off. It was 2005 is what we were looking for, folks.
Oh, so close.
Well, folks, as you can see and hear or hear.
And for all our Braille readers out there, you can feel.
Oh, did we made the Braille conversion work?
Yeah, well, they have that AI translation into like words, and then I take that and I put it into a Braille AI, and then it prints out a Braille representation of the podcast. We're working on the smell, so we're gonna get there soon. So we're working on that.
What if we did it so it was like the paper with the notches cut into it, so a player piano can do our words when you put 25 cents in it at an ice cream shop?
Well, the thing is, they can already hear us, and I don't want the piano talking over me. I'm the most important person on the podcast.
No, Joe, you are the piano.
Thanks for tuning in this week. Hey, folks. Dom, what's going on, dude?
It's toilet wine. Hit the flush sound. I'm toilet. He's wine. Dylan is not with us today.
How have we not thought of that before? That's fucking gold, Jerry.
Well, I believe
Dylan's not here.
Depending on when the episodes come out, 2 toilet wines ago, I tried that and I fucked it up. And I explained it later in the episode what I was trying to do.
Whenever you did it, I really liked it. So you folks will have heard that by now. Dylan's not here, and incidentally, might never come back on the podcast. Stay tuned, folks. We don't know when he's coming back. That's why you've now seen 4 toilet wines in a row. He'll be back eventually.
Yep, and we're not slowing down.
No. But right now, I don't know where
we got at least 2 more ideas cooking that we have to get out before we do another 3 years of just toilet wines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dylan, I am really actually impressed and happy with his reason today because he's doing something for the greater good.
That's pretty cool because I thought he was on the Artemis mission on the dark side of the moon, but they've landed now, so that's not the excuse.
Yeah, but no, it's not that. You're going in the wrong direction.
The Artemis has taken off, gone around the dark side of the moon, and landed, and he still hasn't been on the podcast again. So I don't know where he is.
Yep.
What did he say to you?
No, when I asked him like why couldn't he make it. He said he was doing some like really, really important research. And I was like, what's the research? Okay. Now, he is convinced that I'm glad you brought up Artemis because we're going in the opposite direction and we're going back 2 years.
Okay.
He's convinced
of a lot of things. Oh, the Titan submersible.
He's convinced the Titan submersible would not have imploded if they used a GameCube controller. He thinks having that Z button would have really helped them out in that scenario.
Yeah. That's weird because GameCube controller is like one of like the worst controllers ever made kind of thing. I know people love it, but it's nostalgia only. I mean, come on. Having one of
hey, that's not my job to figure out. He's the one doing the research.
They didn't even use the C stick as a joystick. Most of the games don't use that, which is insane. I've gotten used to the double on the bottom.
It's like a little nipple to play with while you're getting bored watching your friends play video games. I mean,
and that's all it is. So anyway, he's trying to, what is he doing? His own research. He's going to try to play a fucking, what do they used to call that? Wavebird, when you have the wireless GameCube controller. Mind-blowing. With 2 AA batteries that lasted about 8 hours. You have to do them again. Fucking mind-blowing.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Gotta get the GameCube. Yeah. They're the first one to do that.
Before rechargeable AA's were easy to get your hands on.
Before rechargeables, and also before any other video game did wireless controllers. So props to them.
So I guess we'll have to wait and see if his controller theory is the reason that they died, not because of the shoddy engineering.
I hope that doesn't happen to him. I don't want to find out that he became a red-pink paste.
I don't think he's dumb enough to get in.
What do you mean? Of course he is. I just hope he doesn't do it. I miss him, is all I'm saying. That's the thrust of what I'm trying to say. He'll be back soon, though, folks. We'll keep you posted. He's a very busy, man. But we'll get back to him soon. But today, you're stuck with toilet and wine because we're going to have you another topic today. A hot topic, as they used to say back in 2005. Am I correct now, Dom?
I'm just gonna say I went to a Hot Topic less than 2 weeks ago,
Hot Topic.
and it's the same.
It has
All
to
the
be.
band shirts are the same. The only difference
The
is
anime shirts are
now
not the
compared.
same.
Yeah, the anime shirts are
They're new.
Chainsaw Man
Jujutsu
and
Kaisen, Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah. There's maybe 1 or 2 Naruto shirts. The DBZ shirts are gone. The fucking
Yeah.
Soul Eater shirts are
No,
gone.
no, they are not.
They're
Dragon
still
Ball
them?
Z is still there.
Oh,
Yeah,
last time I was
it's
there, I
probably
couldn't
it's Dragon
find
Ball
one.
Super, but yeah.
Well, okay,
You got to go to the one at the mall, the tiny little mall in Whitney Place in
Oh, at
Leominster,
Whitney Field. The mall at Whitney Field.
Whitney Field. Um,
Mhm.
no, the other two big differences is
Yeah.
well, I guess Rick and Morty was probably there when we last time we went because it's a pretty old show. But
Yeah.
Smiling Friends is all over the place now.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. But you can still, I mean, I would be sad the day that they shutter Hot Topic. I mean, there's a lot of aging, coming of age people and people who are probably immature a little bit, myself included, that need that place, so they can walk in there when they're bored on a day off and buy a t-shirt that they couldn't. I mean, the
Yeah.
internet is stealing Hot Topic's lunch for sure. All that shit, when Hot Topic came out, people in like suburban Iowa, they couldn't find any shit like that. That was like probably a
No.
saving grace for them. And now you can just all order it online. Like, what's the point of going to Hot Topic? But at
Well,
the
I'm sure
time,
in
it was
Iowa you
big.
could go to any corner store and get your Slipknot shirts, but for anything
I
else,
mean,
you would definitely
yeah,
need Hot
yeah.
Topic for.
Slipknot shirts are at the fucking
um,
gas station there.
the other thing that this mall has is they still have a Spencer's Gifts, and don't worry,
Wow.
the back is still a sex shop.
Wow. Well, I mean, again, very particular type of store, which at the time, your average suburb wouldn't see half of those weed t-shirts or dildos or whatever. But now you can sort of get it all online. So I
Yeah,
don't know. I guess those
get a
stores
shot
are
glass that
staying
says
alive
"This
for
slut
people who
loves
don't have.
tequila."
Exactly. Tequila Mockingbird.
Yeah.
I guess they're staying alive from like children who don't have access to their parents' credit cards or whatever, but I'm glad they're still alive for even just for now. I mean, the Solomon Pond Mall doesn't have a Hot Topic or Newberry Comics anymore or Spencer's Gifts. And I was like, what the fuck is the point of this place at this point?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, speaking of keeping things hot,
All right, should we
Joe
talk
was
about
right.
the
We do have a
topic?
hot topic. We're going to be talking
Oh,
about some
the guy's a pro now.
some strange. We're going to be looking at some strange. By that I mean strange mating rituals amongst animals throughout this insane animal kingdom we're a part of.
Mating rituals. Very strange.
And
Also, isn't it weird that people
Joe?
use strange as like a euphemism for like getting laid?
Yeah,
Strange. I think it's like one of the more disrespectful ways to talk about having sex with a woman is saying, "I picked up some
probably
strange."
one of the worst ways to say. Daddy needs
I got
some
one
strange.
I got one worse. Cruising for trim. Trim.
Oh God,
What does that even mean? That one's so disrespectful. Makes you think of someone like slicing like fat off of a steak or something like that. It's disgusting.
Oh, yeah, that's
Some
another
hot
good
trim, as
Some
David
hot
Bowie once said.
one. Joe,
that kind.
if you were an animal,
Folks, it is that kind of show.
Trim.
Unfortunately, if you don't like that, you're not gonna like the rest of it. It's precisely that type of show. But yeah, we're talking
Joe,
about weird
if you
mating
were
rituals in nature.
Yeah, if you
Sorry,
were out, if you wanted to hear a story about an animal finding some hot trim, which animal would you start out with?
I would start with the kangaroo, because that one might be interesting, huh? Them bouncing around the outback looking for some hot trim.
Bouncy.
Trying to find their
they're chasing
onion.
tail.
They're chasing tail, yeah. Certainly. To be fair, I don't have that on my list.
Just getting started, folks.
I don't have that on my list. So I don't know how kangaroos mate. I assume they do it kangi style.
Kangi style.
Which is where you take.
Well, Joe, why don't you pick one that's on your list?
Oh, would you like me to go first?
Yes.
I thought you were just asking me a generalized question. Sure.
Can it be both?
Of course it can be. This is one of the first ones I thought of because I've seen a video of this, and obviously some of these are very strange, and It's the one time on YouTube you can watch sexual intercourse and then it's no censors because it's like it's nature, it's fine. But this one has no intercourse in it because this is more of a I should also realize in our research the courting and mating rituals are a little bit different. When you think about mating rituals, I'm picturing like a peacock putting his feathers out. That's a courting ritual. The mating ritual is when they actually are
Yeah,
getting down and dirty. But I'll have both of them in my list. But this one's a courting ritual before
mine's
they
I
get
have a
down and
mix
dirty.
in mine.
Yeah, but it's all part of the mating process. There's no courting without mating later. I mean, that's the whole idea. They're trying to be
Yeah.
friends. It's nature, baby. This one has to do with a hilarious video I watched, and it's about the Adelie or Adelie penguin and what they do to and these are almost always males trying to impress females because the burden on reproduction is almost always on the female. Not completely across nature. It varies, but in the animal kingdom, almost all the time, the females take the brunt of the resource burden, the time burden, and the risks. So the males are the ones who have to like impress them, and they get to pick the males. There's some times where the males get to pick the females, but it's not really that often. This one is one where the female picks the male, and the male in this penguin family he gets the female by picking the smoothest, shiniest pebble. So they walk all around the beach. They try to find the best rock, literally the way a 5-year-old does to their mom. And they go back and they go, "How about this?" And they go, "Yes,
Huh? You
sufficiently smooth
like?
and
You
shiny."
like?
And that's how they do it. So like a bunch of penguins come to a female penguin, they drop all these pebbles off, and she's like, "Not smooth enough, not shiny enough." Until she's like, "Yes, sufficiently smooth and shiny."
It's
Which is
almost like
crazy.
Napoleon Dynamite hitting on a chick by saying, "I caught you this delicious bass." It's like, well,
Yeah.
go try again.
It's like it's such a strange thing too because it has and a lot of these court rituals have nothing to do directly with fitness or survivability. I guess you can do with like discernment and like attentiveness, like to find that pebble. But like what part of finding a shiny pebble means that you're gonna have a healthy penguin babies? I don't know. That's just what they decided that is the thing they do. And the video that sparked this idea in me is a great one where it's I believe they're in captivity. This is not a wild penguin, but they still do the same ritual and they give them all the pebbles because
Wild,
this is
wild.
how they live. Yeah. So it's the female penguin sitting on like this pile of like pebbles and stuff. And the male penguin like looks at her and like nods at her and is like, and he goes and walks around when she's not looking. And he grabs one of the pebbles from the back of the pile and puts it in the front again. And goes like, "Here you go." She's like, "Oh, thank you." He basically took money out of her wallet and gave it to her. He was like, "How about that?" She's like, "Oh, I appreciate that." He's trying to do sneaky mode. He's regifting a gift he already gave her, but she's like, "Okay, thanks."
By
Which
the
I
time he's
appreciated
done,
that.
her pile's gonna be 3 inches farther to the left than it was.
Exactly. But I do
She'll be
appreciate
she'll be
that, like,
none the wiser.
none the wiser, none too pleased when she finds out. But yeah, no, I just love how like animals are they're still like they're just animals. They'll be tricky. They don't give a fuck. It's not like an honorable thing to be like, "How dare you show her a pebble you already gave her? Don't you feel ashamed?" It's like, "But did she think it was new?" It's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Well, then I did my job. I don't fucking care if she doesn't know."
Yeah.
It's about I'm trying to get
In their
laid
little
over here.
instinct mind, all they have is like all that matters is reproducing. I don't
Yeah,
care
I'm
how
doing
it
a math
happens
equation
or
here.
how I get it
There's no
done.
morality
I'm getting
to
it
it.
to happen.
Exactly. And also probably generations of penguins before them had the same idea, and that's why he's here doing the same fucking trick.
Yeah, he's not the
But
first one to do the old pebble trick.
and he won't be the last either because he's getting laid. He knows how
He's
to do
getting
it.
he's getting it.
But yeah, so that was my first one. That penguin I think is hilarious. And it's also such a
See, I
strange shiny pebbles.
I
It's not like
first
you bring her a fish or
yeah,
like
it's
you like
weird.
impress her physically. You just like find a shiny pebble and there you go.
Yeah,
Weird
just look
enough.
look how much time I spent on this. Here you go.
That might be part of the actual like reason, like biologically, like oh yeah, this male has the time to like fuck around for pebbles, which means he's not hungry, he's not weak, like he's got time, which means time's an investment too. I mean, all the females most of the females in the mammalian species, of course, are like investing months, sometimes even more. It's like you can't
Yeah.
spend 10 minutes to find me a shiny pebble. I mean, we might find a lot of these very similar to a certain species I might bring up at the end here, as far as finding shiny rocks in order to get mated with somebody. But we'll save that for later.
I uh I first heard about these penguins from watching Happy Feet.
Mm. Oh,
When
I've never seen Happy Feet. It's that Elijah Wood
you've
movie, right?
never you've never seen Happy Feet?
Listen, don't
No,
forget
it's
I'm
the
4
Hugh
years older than
Jackman
you.
movie. Are you kidding me?
I'm 4 years older than you.
Amanda's
Don't
seen
forget
Happy
that.
Feet.
Well, like
Angela had the Happy Feet PS2 game.
Wow, Rob Williams is in it too, right?
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
That's about all I can name.
Rest in power,
It's
King.
those three.
Hugh Jackman's in it?
No,
No
it's
way.
Hugh Jackman's his dad.
And don't forget, it's not Surf's Up, because I've seen that one.
No, Surf's Up is a much better movie than Happy Feet. Happy Feet's still a good movie, though.
Okay.
But they have these penguins in Happy Feet because Mumble gets, he's off exploring the world, and he finds this other group of penguins, and the first thing he says is, "Why is that guy trying to eat a rock?" And all the other little penguins laugh at him and go, "No, he's trying to find his woman." And it shows all the penguins
you've
like
known about
making
it
the
for much
piles of
longer
the
than me.
rocks.
Yeah.
Count it.
Got it. Lock it in.
Yeah, Robin Williams is one of those penguins. Joe, I like what you were talking about how the male was doing some tricks. Doing some tricks to make it work, pulling a rock.
He was turning tricks.
he was turning tricks.
Yes.
I'm going to follow your example, and I'm going to kind of do the same thing, but different.
No one's surprised by that.
Let's talk about the nursery web spiders.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. The male has to bring a gift to the female.
All right, yeah.
Only it makes a little bit more sense. Instead of it being a little rock, they bring
it was a rock lobster.
They kill something, wrap it up in their silk, and they bring it to the female. And the female inspects it and picks it up, and like it literally looks like she's like, I don't know, is this good enough? I'm feeling it out.
Oh my god, classic woman. She can't just appreciate a good gift. She has to start lifting it up, looking at it. How much did you pay?
If she likes it, she starts ripping it open and starts eating it.
Oh.
During that time, the male gets on her back and
does the deed.
Gets the job done.
I'm starting to see a lot of similarities here between other species.
And wow. The hope is the male finishes. He gets out of there.
Hey, listen, Dom, that's always the hope. Ladies, I'm sorry. That's always the hope.
But just like the penguins,
just so one-sided sometimes.
They look for the easiest possible option.
Sure.
They're not grabbing a rock from behind the pile. Sometimes they're bringing
dead bugs,
like just an exoskeleton wrapped in something.
Oh, nice! They just look all nice. Don't look too closely. By the time she rips,
there have been accounts.
Sorry, God.
There have been accounts during studies of them, like that. The female opened it up and it was just a stick. wasn't even a bug.
What I would do is if I was that spider, I'd wrap extra silk. Be like, you have to open it. It takes a while to open. By the time you open it, you're like, oh my God.
It's just a ball of silk the whole time.
Exactly. You just gotta really.
It's the equivalent to like duct taping someone's Christmas present.
Yeah, exactly. By the time they get to it, they're like, oh, it's a rock.
And and in some accounts, when the female finds out it is a fake gift while he's having sex with her, she gets mad and will attack him.
That's fair. I think that's a lot. That's really fair. I mean, there's a lot of unfair mating rituals, but if you're gonna come with that fucking weak sauce shit, that's almost like when you're at the restaurant and your fucking car gets declined. You go like, too bad. I'm already having sex with you at the dinner table. No, you're not. You lied to me.
But it's probably the same reasoning that you were saying. Like, this spider has enough time it can give up one of its insects that it killed.
Yeah, I mean, it's a survival.
Spiders
literally giving you.
Sometimes they go weeks without getting another meal. But it's like, this spider he just ate and he has extra and he's going to bring me that. Okay, yeah,
that is a good indicator. That one makes more sense because it actually is food, which not only will show his fitness in sustaining and hunting, it'll also literally feed the now babies that are going to be born. Like you're like giving them the nutrition they need to like be born. Like don't forget, babies don't just grow out of the egg and the sperm. They need a bunch of resources to like grow. And if you don't have that, especially in nature, for humans, we do a better job generally, not completely. There's the whole world out there, but of like taking care of pregnant women. But in the nature, it's like a lot of times, especially with insects, once the male leaves, that's it, baby. I'm not gonna help you. I'm not gonna get you another sarcophagus of fucking juices. You're done. After that, it's over. So at least she gets one. Good Lord.
Most animals, after they reproduce, the males are like, all right, either they die right away
That
Or
happens a
they
lot,
go,
which we'll find, yeah.
I'm gonna go look for another one, and because it's not a
On to the
unity,
next
it is
one.
just reproduction.
Exactly. It's like that Grease 2 song starring Shooter McGavin.
Dude, I can't believe you've seen Grease 2, but not Happy Feet.
It's not that weird. Grease 2 was going to be called
It's
Happy
not
Feet.
that weird.
They just changed the title. On spiders, I want to do another spider for you. This one, it's called
Absolutely.
Meritus volans, but it's AKA the peacock spider. And it's part of the jumping spider family, aka the spiders that people think are cute. The ones that little furry ones, the little tiny
They
ones,
are.
they jump around.
Yeah,
They
people keep them as
jump up and
pets.
get down. Yeah. But this is not your average jumping spider, because although it has all the attributes of jumping spider that you'd picture, its size, its general proportionality, it has on its abdomen a big colorful fan tail that it pops up behind its head, and it does a little spider dance, and it puts its front arms up and it walks around very much like a peacock, and it can be seen in ultraviolet and the visible spectrum. So it has all these crazy colors, and it puts its fan
Yeah.
up and does a big dance. Which it's funny that it's called a peacock
It's a fun
spider,
one to watch. It really
but
is.
really a peacock should be called hold please. A peacock should be called
Take your time.
Meritus volans bird, because there's no fucking way a peacock beat the spiders to this. Insects are ahead of the game at everything. They've been around for way fucking longer.
Absolutely.
I
no
just think
way.
it's one of those parallel evolutions where, for whatever reason, some spider
quick
millions
interruption
of years
on
ago
birds.
Yeah.
I saw this great post. This guy I follow on Instagram that he updates every day on archaeological news. It's fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
But he shared a meme, and it was like,
is it Steve Irwin's kid?
Nope.
I almost said his name, but I thought it was Robbie. Is it Robbie?
It's Robert.
Robert Irwin.
He goes by Robert Irwin.
It's canon on this
Robbie,
podcast.
Robbie is a combination of Robert
guy.
and Bindi.
I was gonna say I love Robbie. He's a good guy, but I stand for Bindi on this podcast because she's a fucking smoke show. That's canon.
Yeah, that's canon to like a couple episodes ago too.
Yeah, you better believe it. Bindi can.
No, it was this
get
thing
it.
where it's like, it was people complaining. It's like, how come dinosaurs are so fucking loud in the movies? And it's like dinosaurs now every time the sun comes up, and it's just birds chirping like crazy. And it's like, well,
that's a really good point. That's a really good point. Birds do love to make sounds. But I think the dinosaurs would be a little bit quieter. I mean, obviously their vocal cords are probably gigantic, so they would be louder just by their size. But like, I think one of the reasons why birds are so loud is because they can fly. You don't hear fucking squirrels and rabbits yapping all day because they're prey. Birds yap because they go, I can just fucking leave.
Yeah, they're flying around going, "You'll never catch me."
And then one day they get this. But yeah, that's my theory about how birds, because being able to fly means you can be loud as fuck all the time. If you have to crawl around, I don't hear any fucking spiders making any sounds. They keep quiet.
They certainly do. That's why they just wave their arms around like a peacock.
They wave their arms around. They wave the little peacock feathers. I'll see if I can put a video up for the folks out there. It's very funny. And at the end, especially when the female is just laying down in front of him, and he's fully in her face going, putting his arms up. He's doing
how about now?
Right in her face.
That's right, folks. It doesn't work in Jersey City, but it does work with spiders.
It takes all kinds. Arachnids. And I don't care if you folks have arachnohomophobia. I'm putting the video up. That was just for dumb.
How long have you been waiting to use that one since we decided the topic?
Literally 10 seconds ago, I was like, ooh, I'm going to slip that one in. And then I did immediately. I couldn't hold myself. That's all I got. Want to do one more? We'll take our first break.
Yeah, absolutely. Joe, I'm going to follow your lead again, believe it or not.
Shocker.
Stick with the bug category. Yes, insects and spiders are different, but I mean, hey, they're closer than
bugs,
spiders.
We can agree on that. Insects and spiders are both bugs.
I'm going to talk about a beetle that I think we have some history talking about.
Us and this beetle, we have history. We go way back.
I'm talking about the stag beetle. Just
Oh yeah, going
one
stag.
of the big black beetles with the big pinchers.
Yeah, you
They're
guys
just
have seen it.
around. They're
I think we have the
they're great. I
Hercules
love
beetle
picking
on
them
the
up and scaring
podcast, but I
people.
don't think we have the stag beetle.
Oh yeah, we had the Hercules and we had the bombardier beetle. I don't think we ever
The
did stag
bombardier.
beetle
Yeah, I
yet.
think the stag's
But
new. Let's go stag and let's talk about this right now.
um, let's go stag for this mating ritual.
Mm-hmm.
The way this works, and this one is more of the kind of like the spider one. It's the courting ritual, not the mating ritual. But
Yeah.
the female climbs up high, like into a tree, decently high, where it's like, okay, this is a hassle to get up here.
Yeah.
And she just sits there. And the males start climbing up the tree.
Isn't it crazy that they know
don't
that,
all make it
though?
up there.
I feel like they don't know what's going on
There she
at
is.
all. But they know that not the males know she's there.
They can't see.
Because she's putting off like
It's not
some
like
kind
they
of
can crane their neck and look up and go, "Oh, there she is." They're just like,
no, I don't think
or
that,
she's
I
probably
don't think that
releasing a
part's weird.
pheromone.
Exactly. She's putting out bug juice and pheromones, and they can smell her. I'm saying it's weird that she knows I need to get to the highest point. Like, why does she even care? Like, it's crazy that she just knows, like, oh, I'm ready to fuck. I'm gonna go to the highest point in this tree. They just know that. It makes more sense to me smelling a smell and being like, I'm gonna do something now. Like, we even do it for like food or whatever, or other stuff too, I guess. But anyway,
Or if you're like ringing a bell and it makes your dog salivate, yeah.
of course, yeah. But it's
That's
weird
not
to me
really smell.
that you just like she just gets horny, like a horny toad beetle, and she just goes, I'm just gonna climb as high as I can, and I'm just gonna like let my shit fly. It's wild.
I'm so horny, I'm gonna start climbing this tree.
I know, it's weird to me, but it's very fascinating. Please keep going.
So eventually, two males make it up to the top and meet her up there. At which point,
If one
they
gets up
start
there,
to
does
fight.
she go like, this won't be exciting. That's not how you do it.
The two males start fighting each other. I can only imagine how brutal about it. They got those giant fucking pinchers on the front.
Oh yeah, that seems crazy.
But like all animal battles, it's probably pretty clumsy. But once there's a declared winner,
too. That's why all the insect shit they do in super slow mo because insects move so fast. Like it happens probably like in half a second. Meanwhile,
done.
It's a full battle. Yeah. Or their nervous systems are way faster than ours.
When the the stag beetle who wins, after he's won the fight, he throws the losing stag beetle off the tree.
This is Sparta. Of course, that's fantastic.
So,
he probably doesn't even die too. They have the exoskeleton. It probably just hits the ground. It's embarrassed.
Yeah, it probably just flips over and just goes, "Damn it!"
Yeah, exactly. Up to the next tree.
Oh, there's one right there. Starts going up.
Yeah, where any other animal besides an insect, if you're throwing off a thing that was 1,000 times your height, you would definitely die. But for a beetle, I bet they survived that.
Yeah. Oh, they're probably they're so light.
They're light and and they have really hard shells.
They're so strong.
They're so fucking strong, dude.
I guess if they hit any branches on the way down, that might affect it. Might crack their exoskeleton.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess
if they get a clean drop, they're probably fine.
Yeah, same as me when I have to have my morning coffee. I have to go to work. Clean drop. I'm like, all right, I'm good to go. Oh. I'll survive another day.
Imagine that though. Imagine if they do die from the fall. Like you spend your whole life looking for a woman up in a tree. You climb the tree just to get thrown off the tree and die.
I think at that point I would want to die. I'd be like, I'm not climbing that again. I lost. It's over. Get me out of here. I can't win.
Not to mention, imagine how much time it takes them to climb that tree versus falling out of it.
Yeah,
like, holy shit!
It's like a marathon. Yeah, their entire body size versus the whole tree.
I helped a bug teleport
that,
last week.
Oh, sorry. What'd you say?
I helped a bug teleport last week.
Oh, that's fun.
This bug landed on the windshield of a truck in Hopkinton and just stayed there the entire drive back to Marlboro, parked it in the garage.
Oh my!
And it was still there. I was like, "Oh, congratulations! You just moved over 3 towns.
You're never gonna see your friends."
And it didn't cost you a hay penny.
That's amazing. The shit that happens like that. You just have to be in a whole new world. I wonder though if they track the lost stag beetles and see if they ever. Is it like that one male is always like winning, or can they lose a couple times and then try again and then succeed, or is it just like if you lose, you're just like you're done.
That's right. You know what? Let's stop the podcast. we will go do the research ourselves.
We
and
will
when
go
we come
do
back,
research.
we'll have the results for our folks.
All right, folks. We're going to go climb a tree. Bye.
Now, Joe, let me ask you one question before we get to the results of our beetle study that we're probably not even going to share the results because it wasn't that interesting.
I'm a pool guy. I like pool the best. That's not true. I'm just doing a character thing.
Did you know dentists are now trying to sell an extended warranty on your teeth?
Well, shouldn't that be a lifetime warranty? I want to come back and fix them.
I was at the dentist today. And
10 years or 10,000 meals. That's it.
Or 5,000 cigarettes.
Yeah, or probably 2 cigarettes. It avoids the warranty.
I was at the dentist today for the second time. They were like, it's this thing. You should really get it. It's like a coating they put on your teeth. And then that way it'll prevent any cavities for 2 years. I was like, oh, okay. No, I'm not going to do that.
This is not.
And today they do it again. I'm like, all right, fine. I'm like, is it covered by insurance?
How much is it?
Covered by insurance. No, this is the extended warranty. You have to pay extra for this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So they went, there are 6 teeth that we're kind of looking at because I don't have 6 cavities, but they're like, but they could be cavities someday.
I would be like, don't you want me to come back in and fix them when they get cavities? What are you talking about here? You really selling me something that is going to stop you from having your job? I'd be very suspicious about all that. It sounds like the premium wax coat that you don't need at the end of your car wash. I'm like, I don't know about that.
I went, all right, fine. Give me a quote on. They're like, all right, yeah, we were done. They brought me back to the front counter. Like, he's going to be looking at this.
Yeah.
And they did all stuff like, okay, so for the 6 teeth, that'll be $550.
That is cheaper than I thought it was going to be, but it's still way too much money to spend on a whim.
But still, so I went, I'm going to have to think about that. Because, I'm not just about to, I don't have $550 in my pocket right now to be like, oh, yeah, sure, absolutely.
Like, oh, are you going to make them all into gold teeth? Because otherwise, how am I going to afford this?
Then, to try to convince me more, she goes, well, then if you do happen to get any cavities in that time, we do them for free. And my mind just went, so you're not guaranteeing that I won't get cavities?
No, you're not. And also, by the way, I pay a copay to cover my cavities, but it's a lot cheaper to fill a cavity than it is to buy this magical mystery tour you're trying to put me on here.
Yeah. I could do a really good job for my life brushing my teeth and not get the cavities.
That's nice. Yeah, no, I never heard
I did it before. I had a dentist tell me one time that I was going to get a cavity. Like these two, they're going to be cavities by the next time you come in. Yeah. And I held that bitch off for 2.5 years before I finally was actually a cavity.
Well, that doesn't count. That's not you winning, Chachi. That's her being right.
No. She said it was 6 months. I did an extra 2 years.
Yeah. Oh, she even gave you 6 months. She was right. But I get what you're saying, though. Fight the power. I'm all aboard with that. I told you a story before where I went to my dentist.
They were surprised that I said that I had to think about it. They're like, oh, well, we'll just, all right, well, you really should do it. Just give us a call.
Well, they're upselling you. They're supposed to. So, I mean, they're not. I don't know how surprised they really were. They're more like acting surprised to make you feel like you're a fucking asshole for not doing it, even though you're not.
Every time you go to the dentist now, they become.
What, you don't want to get your fucking premium platinum plan? What the hell? Everyone gets it. Now everyone doesn't get it. You would be pushing it so hard.
Like now, when you go to the dentist, they're like, I'll say there's like the basic medical stuff I need to know. Then they asked me if I had diabetes. I was like, what? No. They're like, well, because like your gums are kind of bleeding pretty bad. And I was like, because I'm not going to brush my teeth. That's why. You know that.
No, the gum bleeding thing, they always tell me, they don't say diabetes. They always go like, oh, you don't floss enough. And I was like, I agree. I don't floss enough, but also I usually don't shove metal instruments in my gums. So it could be a combination. Don't you think?
I usually don't poke my soft gums with a metal
This is the only time of
pick.
year I have metal objects jabbing my gums, is when you guys
I
are
remember I
fucking
don't know if it's
going in it.
because when I was younger, dentists were just easier on the kids, but, like, they would scrape a
Probably.
little bit. Now they're like, "We're gonna go up behind your tooth."
Oh, no,
I'm
yeah.
like,
It feels like
"You're
they're
poking me to
literally
bleed in general."
taking a metal hook and they're the very top of your tooth where it meets your gums, they just, like, are scraping it in and out like your fingernails after, like, digging a hole, like, it's like, god damn, it hurts.
Yeah, yeah, they're running underneath to get all the
Yeah, it
traps.
feels like that. I'm like, "God, that hurts like a bitch." I fucking hate the dentist. It's the worst.
You
But
ever
I
roll
don't know if I
down a
mentioned
car
to you
window,
before.
then where the 2 pieces of rubber meet, you rub your finger through it? It's like that.
It's like that. That, when my dentist moved offices, they went to an office building instead of, like, every other dentist office is like a house that they converted into it. It was like a
Yep, yeah.
suburban house. They moved into an office building, and I got in there, and I didn't see my dentist or any of the hygienists that I'd seen before, just like a random ass person. They're like, "Have you considered getting braces?" And I was like, "What the fuck are we doing here? You don't know I've had braces? You're my fucking dentist." First of all, no, and second of all, I've had them already, dude. It seemed insane to me that they
Yeah.
wouldn't even think that. I'd be like, if my doctor
No.
asked me if I had diabetes, like they asked you, I'd be like, I'm leaving. You don't know if I've had. You're my fucking doctor. You should know that little thing. If I have a
Yeah.
chronic condition, you should know that. And yeah, a couple of my teeth in the bottom of my mouth are moved over because I didn't wear my retainer for long enough. But like, am I gonna get braces over that? If they were free, I wouldn't get them. If they were fucking free, I wouldn't get
Yeah.
braces, and they ain't free. So anyway,
When it
dentist,
came around time
I
for
get
me
it.
to be able to get braces, my dentist went to my mom went, "Do you really wanna give him braces?" And she went, "Not really. Like, he's gonna break them. He's not gonna take care of them. Yeah, we're not
Oh,
gonna
so
do that." And she
you
went,
never
"Do you
had
care?" And
braces, right?
I went, "I don't want braces." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine with this."
Yeah,
So I never
braces are
got them, and
fucking
who the fuck
brutal.
cares?
Well, your teeth are good though. They don't need them. Well, if you look at like
They're
me and
not
Amanda's,
great,
like if you look at
but
like me and Amanda's teeth though, when we got braces, we looked like we were going bump in the night, dude. There's some badass teeth. Amanda had one that was like crawling into her nose, and I had like when I got my braces, they're literally
okay,
like,
she had 3 front teeth at one point,
oh
so
yeah. I mean, like me and I mean, not to shit on.
this unnamed person we're talking about,
Oh
but,
yeah, not to shit on whoever I was talking about. I mean, her teeth look great now, but like some people, it's like, yeah, no one really needs braces to like live, but like it does help you get a job. Like if like me and that person's teeth were let to like go loose, we would look insane. Like my one of my girlfriends, I'm so cool. In high school, she had really I didn't care at all. I thought she was really pretty, but she had really like fucked up teeth. Like she never had braces and her teeth were like all over the place. And I was like, I don't care. It looks fine to me. But then she got braces as like an adult to be like, I want my teeth to look a certain way. And it does look better, but like I don't know. I think braces are weird. Like if no one got them, it'd be fine. But now because people get them, now everyone has to get them. It's like if no one's super, we're all
yep,
super kind of thing. In America, if your teeth look insane, people, if they're clean and
will think you're
insane,
British.
it's okay. But if I mean, literally having teeth look good is like it's a financial thing for people and just social thing too. People won't date you. People won't pay you. It's fucked up, but that's the way it is. It's kind of a mating
Yep,
ritual. Humans look at the
and
other
I've never
human's teeth
cared.
and they decide who they're going to mate with based on their dental uh, accoutrement. Accoutrement. But anyway, speaking of mating
Ma,
rituals, let's keep it rolling.
alright, I believe you're up there, Winester.
Europe. I hardly know her. Well, we're gonna get to this one eventually, and it's one of the all timers. This is a fish that everyone knows about. It's famous as all get out, but you've never seen one in the wild because you don't have a Titan submersible to get down and see it. Speaking, of course, of the
Not yet.
anglerfish, which has one of the weirder mating rituals in nature. I believe it's called sexual dimorphism, where the female and male of the species look very different. Like, almost all species, there's differences in the female and male. There's different like muscle differences, skeletal differences. We all are a little bit different. But some animals have sexual dimorphism where the male and the female almost look like they're different species, how different they look in size.
Drastically different.
Yes. And the anglerfish is one of them. The anglerfish is that classic spooky fish with the little glowing light dangling off his little dingle dongle with the deedle bopper there, and it has those giant razor sharp fangs. Literally any scary fish you've seen like in a cartoon or a movie, this is the anglerfish with the light on
Yep.
its head. And every anglerfish you've seen pictures of ever is a female anglerfish. Those are what the female anglerfish look like, the big mouth, the dangle dongle. And the
And
male
even those
anglerfish
aren't as
don't
big as
look
you
like
think they are.
no, they're quite small. Because of all the thousands of psi of pressure that's on them. They're so deep in the ocean. If they were that big, they'd need even stronger. Only the giant squid can pull that off. But anyway, all of those when you ever seen are female, and the males are like I don't know 10% the size, little tiny, little weeble wobbles. They don't fall down. Male anglerfish. Not only are they small, so how are they going to get it in with this big bad bitch that is the anglerfish? They don't bother. What they do when they find their mate is they latch on to their body and then they sacrifice their life to become part of them forever. And they literally attach to them. They start fusing to them biologically, so then they can't leave. Their skin and they're both their skin are the same, and they start to atrophy. They lose their eyes. They lose all of their non-vital organs. Their sensory organs all get dissolved and then get swallowed up by her, and their testicles get attached to her, and that's her testicles forever now. So she can draw upon that sperm to fertilize her eggs in perpetuity once it gets attached on. And he has no say
Yeah.
of it. He's just latched on. And he's
He's just there.
alive because they need the sperm to keep being produced by his body, but he's not really alive. He's become a parasite on her body. And that's how anglerfish reproduce. The little tiny male basically is a tick on her back, and she only uses them for sperm production. Other than that, all of the biological resources go to her, including his body being dissolved into mush and her body basically eating it. He becomes a pair of
Yeah.
testicles with a skin sack around it for the rest of her life. How wild is that? How all you single ladies out there, doesn't that sound pretty sexy? Who needs a man? Just get a pair of testicles, staple them onto your ovary.
Just make sure they're still pumping. You're good to go. Whenever you
Oh yeah.
want, it's there.
So I thought that is although like
Yeah, no, that
a
is like
lot of the animal species, they have like the male is like very low commitment. This is high commitment. He literally dies. He just sacrifices his entire life to be like, am I just a pair of testicles to you? Yes, you are, male anglerfish. Yes, you are.
quite literally. Yes, yes, you are. It's
Mhm.
exactly what you are. Thank you for bringing
But
it
what
up.
a weird adaptation, huh?
This,
Like I can have sex anytime now because I have my own pair of testicles I can squeeze into my ovaries whenever I need to. Which obviously fish don't
this
usually have ovaries. They spray their
this
shit all over the ground.
scenario between the anglerfish is
Mm.
exactly why in my notes I have a potential band name called parasitic insemination.
That's exactly what this is. That's exactly what it is. But unlike most parasites where they're taking and not giving, this is only giving and not taking. The
It's
male's
only
getting nothing
giving.
out of
It's not.
this.
It's an opposite. So technically, it's the opposite of a parasite.
It is, yeah.
It's there only to give you stuff.
Exactly. And he's only benefit that he's getting is genetic future. Like he's passing on his genes for the future generations. He's not actually getting anything out of it, you know. I'm sure it doesn't even
Yeah,
feel
no,
that
not at
great.
all.
He doesn't even get the nut. He
just
just
to
is the nut.
slowly morph into another body.
That's gotta feel weird. But anyway, what a cool adaptation. I had to bring that one up. Anglerfish from
Uh,
Amphibian Rituals.
Anglerfish are also one of those things like they have like the big pointy teeth that don't even line up with their mouth. Where it's like, are those actually used for anything?
They
I
can't
actually have
close
no
their
idea.
mouth all the way. Yeah, it's always just kind of open because they can't close it. But also, it's like I guess I don't know. They have to
But
tear stuff apart, but they're not like sharks. They're not like hunting them down and stuff like that. They're kind of like letting them come to them.
yeah, maybe we'll do an episode just on most useless
Anglerfish are
hunting
amazing though.
tactics.
It has the teeth
No,
thing
they are
plus the
so
sex
cool.
plus the bioluminescent lure.
The bioluminescence.
It
It's
literally
amazing.
grew a fucking fishing pole. That's why it's called anglerfish out of the top of its head because there's nothing going on down there. They see one light. It's like it's like bait for a bear.
What the fuck
They
is
come
that?
swimming in. They go, "What is that?" And they go, "That's the last thing you're ever gonna see." Chomp chomp. There you have it.
Joe, yet again, you lined me up perfectly for my next one.
That's what we do, Chachi.
Because I'm going to assume one of the way, though definitely the way I found out about it, but I'm sure you may have
You
seen.
found out.
Actually, no, I bet we both found out from watching The Most Extreme on Animal Planet about the anglerfish. But
Probably.
the other most prominent way is from watching Finding Nemo.
About the anglerfish existing or the sex thing?
The anglerfish even existing.
I knew about it existing from going to the New England Aquarium when I was a kid, and actually, my mom bought me a little rubber anglerfish for the bathtub. That's how I first found out about it.
Wow, Joe. Not. I remember that.
So I'm an
I do
OG
remember
angler.
that.
Really? I'm an OG anglerfish pre-Finding
I
Nemo.
remember playing with that after you didn't care about it anymore.
Yeah. That's the one. Yep. So I known about it for some time.
Oh,
I didn't know about
man.
the sex thing until way later, which probably is for the best.
So, just like I found out about anglerfish through Finding Nemo, I found out about clownfish through Finding Nemo.
Oh.
And not until many, many years later did I find out about their weird sex thing.
I don't think I know this one. They didn't
And
teach you that in Finding Nemo.
it changes the entire plot of Finding Nemo once you know this about clownfish.
Let's hear it.
So what you do know about clownfish is, you get the mom and the dad and like 100 eggs.
And that they are immune to the sting of sea anemones.
Which is why they have a symbiotic relationship
exactly,
where they clean the sea anemone, and then the sea anemone allows them to live inside of the tentacles.
Exactly.
And so you have all these little baby clownfish with the two parents watching over them. Well, guess what? This is kind of like a chicken or the eggs, like which one came first scenario, but for evolution.
Or clownfish or the egg.
All of those baby clownfish, every single one of them are males.
Whoa. You don't want that.
It's what happens every time.
That's too many males.
It's all those little baby males, and you get the one alpha male, and you get the only female.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what happens when the female dies? It's all men. So the biggest clownfish, which is the alpha male, transforms into a female clownfish.
This is woke mind virus propaganda, Dom. This can't be real. Transitioning like is a new thing. It happened in 2016, and it's to make my grandparents mad. Now, my grandparents are pretty progressive, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
this has been happening for millions
they
of
literally grow different sex organs and
so
change into being female species.
How does the genetics know? Like, they don't have a button to be like, by the way, I'm the only one now. Like, it's just like smells and stuff. This shit's crazy, dude. Nature's fascinating.
So then the biggest of all those children of theirs, because they're all males, the biggest one becomes the new alpha male and mates with its former father.
That's gotta be a mind fuck. There's like
which means
there's 1,000
in
kids. They all grow up, and the biggest one to beats them all up becomes a lady. And goes, Dad, it's finally time. Let's go.
Which means in Finding Nemo, after his wife and all babies got killed, and it was just Marlin and Nemo, Marlin would have become a female, and Nemo would have fucked him.
That's it. He was a lucky thing. Marlin becomes a lady, and he's like, you're so lucky that you're the only one left, because with that lucky fin, you would have never had the chance to get a piece of this fine tail. That's fucking wild, dude. That happens a lot in nature, where it's like more than you think, where not only does weird sex stuff like that happen, also that the biology of a creature. That's why when people are like, there's men and women, that's all it is. It's like, try every species. Like, it's all fluid. It's all
every
weird.
Species ever.
Like, clownfish are literally
it's all just on survival
from D to V to keep it going. I mean, I love that. That's a wild tale. I did not know that. They really are clowning around, aren't they, dumb?
Yeah.
They're down
Which means at some point they evolved into that, where they're like, well, we only need one female.
It wasn't always like that. No.
Yeah.
That means at some point some clownfish had a mutation that would happen, and he was probably like, dude, sick. This is working pretty well for me. I was like, what? Look at the 10,000 ancestors of the clownfish. None of them had that kind of ability, and then one of them did, and that one didn't die, and that one had a lot more.
And that
babies.
one had a bunch of kids.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. And outcompeted all the other clownfish.
Somewhere down the line, it was more efficient for the male clownfish to turn into a female than for it to not happen that way.
Mm-hmm. Evolution is mindfuck. It really is. That is bonkers. Yeah, next
So
one
why do you
for
think
you
why do you
here.
think Disney changed that?
Because it's really fucking weird. Even
Because you
like
couldn't get Disney
nature
to make a
shows.
trans movie now?
Yeah, maybe it's time. Finding Nemo 3. Nemo finds himself. It's about time. America needs this now more than ever. And Ellen
Oh.
DeGeneres is canceled, so she's not in it. So it's gonna be Nemo and everybody else. You made me ink. Next
You
weird
guys made
ritual.
me ink.
This one, I thought was interesting, but also disgusting. It reminds me of a great story I can tell about the show we brought up before, which is no, we brought up Monsters Inside Me, which is a great horrifying show. This is
Oh
another
yeah.
scary show called Infested, where it was about stories of people having like
Oh.
infestations in their home. They have to call the Orkin Man or whoever else. But this one starts like this. It's listed online as Deadly Orgy, which sounds, obviously very hot.
That's my band's name, but it's all right.
Yeah. And it is enacted by the red-sided garter snakes. So what happens in their mating ritual is that
Oh.
they don't do the one-on-one. I mean, you guys might have seen this image of snakes mating, and they do the thing where they coil around each other like the fucking medical symbol, where they like look like DNA twisting around each other, and
Yeah.
they spin up. This one's a little bit more aggressive than that. What happens is thousands of snakes, which already sounds insane. Thousands of snakes. They
Thousand
form
Snakes, everyone.
Thousand snakes. They form mating balls, so they all get tangled up together, with hundreds of males surrounding one female, sometimes crushing them
Oh,
to death.
jeez.
So it's similar to the clownfish. The discrepancy in sexes, it's not 50-50 like it is for humans. It's
Yeah.
it's a bunch of males, and they're all fighting over the female by making a mating ball. And can you imagine these snakes? There's like a fucking 100 of them doing a big mating ball, and they crush it to death. And they're like, "What the hell? You guys fucked it up."
Uh-oh.
It's like, what was the point then? You just ruined the whole thing, and now you're all gonna starve to death. You're never gonna carry on your genes. But like, how does that evolve? Too much competition for one female. They all big mating
Yeah, I
ball.
don't know. That's crazy.
Sounds disgusting and awful, but nature is often that
It
way.
real I've seen the video and I think it's kind of cool, but I love snakes.
Yeah.
But it is a little unsettling to watch.
A little unsettling for you, very unsettling for the general public. Which brings me to that story that I heard about this show. So
Oh.
it's this family, I believe it was down south. It was either Texas or Louisiana or one of these places. They buy a new house. Um, I guess the house isn't brand new, but it's like 10 years old. Maybe it's relatively new. They didn't have it built, but it was a newer home. And they move in there, and it's on this this new development and all this stuff. And they start to notice
Yeah.
that their sink water is smelling kind of off. Like it's like, oh, this is like is like the
Uh,
well like water like bad around here or whatever. And they
I
start to
don't like where this is going
well, because
already.
you know the setup now, right? And they also,
Yep.
when they take a shower, the smell's still there. They say it smells like onions. They're like, oh, the water smells all weird, like onions or whatever. And they end up getting a person to come out and be like, all of our water, their tap water we've been drinking, and the water we've been bathing in, it all smells weird. Like I don't know if it's like some like kind of like sediment or like some kind of minerals that are like fucking it up. We need to get a filter system or whatever.
Yeah.
They come in there, and don't they realize that they've built their house, or their house was built before they got there, on top of a seasonal mating ground for snakes, and their water tank is full of hundreds of snakes that are mating, and that's why it smells like
Oh,
onions. It's snake skin, jizz, and everything
that's why
else.
it smells like onions. It's snake sex.
Exactly. They've been bathing in snake sex, drinking snake sex, washing their dishes in snake sex. I would be like, we are moving after we burn it down for the fucking insurance money, because I don't care if you fixed it, whatever. The reason was that they were like, we can kill the snakes, but like they're just gonna come back, because this is like an area like in the world where they do this. Like the house is built on top of it, and unfortunately, the groundwater is full of sexy snakes, and that made me want to
Oh,
puke.
that's crazy. Which means and it probably takes a long time to do it. So it's probably what you're tasting is not just snake. It's also a lot of snake shit.
It is, yeah, snake shit, snake everything. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how, like, not only would you be grossed out that day, the horror and realizing that you had been bathing and drinking that water for, like, months, it's like, "Oh my god, I can't." I would never trust a new home again. It's just so disgusting.
No. And honestly, as there's a huge difference between drinking something and bathing in it. I don't know which one is actually worse in this scenario.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Because, like, drinking
I
it's really gross, but
drinking it is
rubbing
disgusting.
it on your body is
Yeah, I mean,
also just as
'cause
gross.
drinking it, you can sometimes drink or eat gross stuff and it just passes through you and it's obviously it's nasty, you wanna puke, but, like, rubbing it all over your skin and, like, snake shit all over and snake jizz all over your body all the time, it's like, that's disgusting, dude. They must have smelled something. I mean, goddamn. That's how they knew
Oh,
about it in the first place.
smells smell something fierce.
Something fierce. Well, luckily, it smelled at all. Because imagine if it didn't smell. They would just be doing that and not knowing the whole time. The smell is actually a gift.
Oh,
So there you have it.
not
Death,
that's okay,
orgy ball, snake ball of death. Disgusting. That's not how you do it.
Joe, you're not gonna believe this.
Try me.
My next, mating ritual combines both of our last mating rituals.
That's why we're professionals. That's why.
You
Not
ever heard
because.
of a little thing? I think you have seen videos of this before. Whether you realize it or not, you've seen videos of this.
Don't yell at me.
Have you ever heard of? You have heard of this?
What is it?
Is that better?
No,
The banana slug.
Oh yeah, ring, 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 ring. Banana slug.
Banana slug. Glug glug glug.
You mean the mascot of University of California, Santa Cruz? Yes, of course I've heard of it.
The banana slugs.
Yes. What do they do? What do they get up to?
Well, they are also hermaphrodites. Only it's not unlike the
I don't
clownfish
think
where
you're
they
allowed to say
merge,
that on
where they
YouTube.
become that.
We'll bleep that.
Really? It's a
No.
scientific term.
No, it's a joke. Of course, it's a scientific term, and I'm being a fucking.
Doesn't matter. That's how stupid it is. It could be true.
Yeah. No, I'm being like a evangelical Christian who owns the government now.
No, I mean, hey,
the
amount of times Dylan has said rape on this, we're fine.
Yeah, well, at least we got one in this episode.
Everybody gets one.
When you talk about mating rituals in nature, I mean that's honestly a more accurate word for a lot of what goes on.
Yeah, it's unlike the clownfish where the male grows the female sex organs afterwards. Banana slug, they just have both sets ready to go at all times.
They're born
They
with
just
both.
do.
Okay.
And when they're ready to, reproduce,
after their quinceañera, the banana slug bar mitzvah. You're a man. You're a man and a slug now, son, or you're a woman and a slug. You're kind of both. It's whatever you identify as.
Oh. Well, when one of them decides it's ready to go, they start secreting a pheromone that attracts another mate.
Yep.
When they get there, they go, "All right, you know how this works, right?" And they both go, "Well, no, we're just instant. We don't know what we're doing.
It's my first time. Be gentle.
My first time. Please use lots of slime. It's my first time.
Lots of slime if you can." These aren't old dried up salted slugs, Don. They're good to go.
They're ready to go. They start doing what the scientists call the swirl of love, which is
scientists. Leave it to us there.
It starts off as them chasing each other's tails essentially into a circle, to them literally just like corkscrewing, being wrapped around each other, like when you were a kid. I did this.
Easy, governor, counselor. You can take it easy.
Did you ever take two airheads?
Yes.
And
I can already tell you,
twist them together. That's essentially what they do in their mating. They just twist around each other.
They twist and shout.
Yeah, they fertilize each other. They both get pregnant.
Oh, nice. That's good. It's an equal opportunity for both of them.
So it's an equal opportunity employer. They just go, all right, well, you have this and that, and I have this and that. Let's just, for lack of a better word, jizz in each other.
For lack of a
and we'll
better
both
word. Were we lacking better words?
and we'll
I didn't know.
both.
I didn't know we had no other words for it. Is what the scientists call it? Do they swirl over and then jizz in each other?
That's what my research is showing, anyways.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
So anyway, so just to reiterate, they jizz in each other, and then they go their separate ways, and they both lay
Very
eggs,
journey
lay
of them.
fertilized eggs.
Yeah.
Not too long after that.
This is another
that's
fascinating
the banana
point.
slug.
I think it just shows you how reproduction, which is a part of every living animal species, like that's literally why you even know what they are, because they can reproduce. It's one of the definitions of an animal. I think it's like reproduces and gathers resources from outside its body. It's like all it takes to be an animal. It has eukaryotic cells. That's like the three definitions of like that's just an animal. So banana slugs are animals as much as humans are. People think it's like, oh yeah, all the different things. It's like, mammals, and then, birds, and then there's fish and insects, and they're all different. And then there's like, bacteria. It's like, no. Animals, fish, birds, insects are all one thing, and bacteria is another. Like, that's how much we're similar. You're all animals. Bugs are animals, mites are animals. It's all animals. Animals are not even
to the point where even plants and fungus aren't the same.
Yeah, plants and fungus that look the same a lot of times are completely different. And then every single animal you've ever heard of, any insect, any worm, they're all animals. We have more in common with a worm than a mushroom has in common with a fucking little lilac. I almost said Lilliputian or lily.
Anyway, Lilliputian.
But I think it's a little town from like an old play or something like that. We'll look that up. Anyway, my point is that how different our species and society would be if every single human.
That's like.
That's I'll look like it up right now.
It's like an anchorman when they're having the meeting because they're bringing the Corning Stone in, and he goes, "The station thinks we need to have more diversity." And Champ goes, "What the hell is diversity?" And Ron goes, "Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's an old wooden ship that served during the Civil War."
I got it. It's the little tiny people from Gulliver's Travels. They tie them up. Have you ever heard of that? They're the Lilliputians, the little tiny people, the little like Thumbelina-sized people. Basically, the borrower.
You pulled that one out of your asshole.
Sure did. But how much different would our society look like if every human had both sex organs? And every time you had sex, you're both pregnant, maybe. That would change a lot of not only society, but our laws, our life. I mean, I think that's way more fair. I mean, how many guys would not want to be busting
at a bar?
Oh yeah. Well, how many guys aren't pulling out, or are pulling out rather, if they also are getting themselves pregnant? I think it would be a lot lower, and people wouldn't be so mad about abortions because people would be equal opportunity employers there, as it were. So, anyways, I thought that would be. It's true for all of these things, but especially the banana slug being like, literally, we're both invested in this. There's no one way about it.
Yep.
And ostensibly, some of them would get pregnant and some of them wouldn't.
We are Marshall.
I mean, probably most of the time they both get pregnant, but a lot of time probably only one does. And you're like, well, what do we do now?
That's true.
You're still, but they both are sharing DNA. So, like, even if only one of you gets pregnant, like humans, you're still spreading your genetic code, but you're not having to do the whole, gestation period,
boing,
everything else. But yeah, so give your bananas a tug. Let's take our last break before we get to the last segment of Toilet Wine. I'm wine, he's toilet.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Joe, before we get back into all this mumbo jumbo about animal sex.
That's not what we're calling this episode. Mumbo jumbo about animal sex? Come on.
Do you think I'm fishing for episode titles? I know my place, Joe.
Fishing?
You make up the episode titles. I just make up the name of the show itself. Toilet Wine.
You're peacocking. I'm wine, he's toilet. For our listeners, he's doing a little dance, making a little love, and getting down tonight. Speaking of which, Dom, Take it away.
Take it away downtown. We're talking about the weirdest, the strangest, and some of the most exciting mating rituals in all of the animal kingdom. We're talking about which animals have to try hardest to catch some trim.
Oh God! How has we can say trim? That's that hot trim.
Well, we've been going down the list, and we got a few more for you before we.
We've been going down. They've been going down. We're talking about animal cunnilingus here, folks.
Down. Ding, ding, ding,
it's that kind of show.
It's that kind of show. Joe, tell us about some more animal sex or how they lead up to it.
I will, and I'll follow you. Both. Now, this time I'll follow you with the banana slug, the hermaphrodite Congress, I guess I'll say. This one really got my goat, as it were. It's flatworms. These particular ones, they're undersea creatures. They literally look like a fucking like a scarf or something. I don't know where all their organs fit. They look like a weird like silk scarf, and they're just winding around in the ocean there, wobbling, gibbly gobbling. And this really caught my attention. Penis fencing is what they call their mating situation. Yep. And I had to watch a video of it. This is another thing which would change human sex a lot, which is that basically when the two of them meet and they're going to reproduce, they take their ding-dongs out, which are much sharper and more violent than ours, if you can believe that. And they literally try to get the other one pregnant first. And whoever wins, they get pregnant. But it's like they're fighting, and they're like dodging, ducking, and weaving, and trying to hit each other with their like looks like teeth almost. It looks like fangs. They're trying to get the other one with it. So they're literally taking their units out, and whoever can get it in first wins, and then they don't have to be pregnant.
Yeah, the other one's a world-class hump fest is what it is.
I mean, imagine every time they're like, "Hey, honey, I think we should have kids," and they go like, "All right, who can get their dick in the other person first? You're gonna be pregnant for 9 months. Go!" Like, it'd be crazy. That's what they do. It's a fight to not be pregnant, and to get the other person pregnant.
So this was one of the ones I was going to talk about. Also, not only is it the first person to get their search term, get it in. It's not just I got it in. It's as they can pierce anywhere in the body and fertilize the eggs that way.
It truly is fencing. Just get these cells in there somehow. You don't have to hit them right in the vagina, as they say.
Right in the knickers.
Exactly. But yeah, just get the genetic information in there somehow. But yeah, the fencing, it's crazy. It looks like two scarfs fighting with a pair of buck teeth on their face or whatever.
Certainly something it is absolutely insane. How that came to be as their not just preferred way, apparently the most efficient way.
The only way. The way. Yeah, it's got to be similar to the banana slug thing, where it's like it's just everything. It's how can you make more of yourself and have them survive? That's all it is. And because there's no puppeteer, it's just that life finds a way.
Life is a highway, and I'm gonna ride you.
I'm gonna
ride you. Meant to say, right?
And I'm gonna shove it up my ass. It's Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park.
You have to say it.
You have to say it.
Yeah, no. The flatworms are crazy. This is the first of the list that we both had, I think.
Well, that one, when you're looking up weird mating rituals, it's hard to ignore.
Yeah, that is one of the few that is on every single list curated.
Yeah, it's wild. The first person to have seen that's probably like, yo, they're not going to believe this shit. I got to write this down. This is wild. You think that peacock shit's weird? Look at this. Penis fencing. Try to one-up that.
The good old penis fencing.
It's not just for fun anymore.
When is that going to be an Olympic sport?
Oh, we're almost there. Now that the fucking Democrats are in office, we're almost there. It's the woke virus. I guess next sport we'll have is penis fencing, and they'll let women do it because of this. I mean, I get too far on my right-wing man character, right? I start saying things that are awful. InfoWars is owned by The Onion now, folks. The world is healing. Gen Z
Tim
doesn't
Heidecker
like
is
whatever I said
the
earlier.
creative manager.
Exactly.
And dude, and Alex
Oh yeah,
Jones
no,
is
Gen Z
losing
is not
his
drinking Mick
mind
Ultra
that Tim
anymore.
Heidecker is involved with it.
The world is healing. It's gonna get better, hopefully. But your gas prices are not gonna go down, so get fucking used to that.
No, but the Onion did change the InfoWars logo to InfoWars is in rainbow.
That I appreciate it. I saw that today. I was like, I appreciate that about you. Speaking of rainbows, what's the next one on our list here?
Joe, this is a kind of a short one, but the animal
Dom,
isn't.
don't say that to me. It'll ruin my self-esteem.
I like it when that happens. No, I'm talking about the giraffe. Abusive. Tall animal, short story.
Yes. I saw this one. I forgot. I learned it probably like during like Planet Earth, something like that. I forgot it existed, which this is it sounds disgusting, but for some people it's a dream come true. Dom, take it away.
It's also basically when a male giraffe is looking for a mate.
Yeah.
Instead of like, buying her a shot or a bush light at a bar.
Yeah.
He just walks up and starts nudging her, which unfortunately does happen to some other animals as well, but he starts nudging her until she starts to urinate.
Mm-hmm.
Then goes down,
has a little
drinky poo.
21 flavor taste test.
I'm gonna imagine if you walked up to a woman and said, "Hey, are you pregnant? Let me lick." Not pregnant. Hey, are you ovulating? Let me lick your piss, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, just take a nice little sip of that and be like, you're not the one for me. I didn't realize that you were already taken.
You're not the one for me.
They won't take it down if we put that one in, right? We can put that song in. They won't.
In this scenario, I'm sure they'll love it.
They'll love it. We'll plug them. But yeah, I love that where it's like, I'm interested, but let me drink your piss first, and we'll see if we're going to be a good match.
Let me see if I really want it.
Mm-hmm.
Then once they find out that she's ready to go,
enough piss to know that when it's know when to hold them and when to fold them.
You get a
palate.
What happens in giraffe college? They go, "Come on, dude, let me lick your piss just so I know what it's not supposed to taste like."
How am I gonna know if I don't like it if I want to try it?
Oh, there's Timothy. He only drinks guy piss.
Giraffe college, really high standards. It's hard to get in. That's so stupid.
Oh man. Oh. Yeah, once they find the piss they're looking for, they still have to just follow her around until she goes, "Okay, yeah, you can have sex with me."
Yeah, well, that's standard operating procedure for me.
It's a waiting game.
You have to wear them down. How many times I drink your piss before you know I'm the one? One more time at least.
You're not the one for me.
Walking away. You ever see that meme where it's like, where did a giraffe wear a tie? And it has like under its chin or like the bottom of its neck. And it's like,
yeah.
I love the response. Number one response is like, where do you wear a tie? Under your chin or at the bottom of your neck? That's what they'd wear one day. Who's wearing a tie under your jaw? It goes to the bottom of your neck. I don't care how long your neck is.
My favorite example of that is
so stupid.
My favorite example of that is how would a cow wear pants? And it's like this, where it's like it's around their waist and down their back legs.
Yeah.
Or like this, and all four legs have it, and there's like a thin bit of fabric going down the whole length of the body.
Yeah, I've seen that one too.
I love that one.
Or the spiders, how do spiders wear pants? It has like the legs are just the bottom ones. That one's a little more complicated. The necktie one it's like a philosophical non-issue. It's like it's clearly the bottom of the neck. It's where you wear ties. There you go.
Yeah.
The pants thing, we don't know. We really don't know. Because we don't know what it feels like to have four legs and no arms. We just picture we picture us either crawling on all fours, which is not four legs or no arms, or like having just legs, and then you still think they're arms, kind of. Like we don't even know what it feels like to have only legs and no arms. So you have to ask them what they want to put their pants on. One leg at a time, I presume. But besides that, who's to say? The
You're
spiders
probably
put
right.
pants on 8 legs at a time before they present their mates with their old raggedy jeans wrapped up in silk.
There's a great. Oh, this is pretty good. This is record time, by the way. There's a great episode of American Dad.
I mean, for the folks out there, record time for how long he took before he said it. The record is set by how long he takes to say it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be long.
And it's been about
That's
an
what she
hour and
said.
10 minutes. So it sure beats his old record of 30 seconds.
5 seconds. Joe, I hear my doorknob open. I just start saying it already before it's even in the house.
Yeah, I know what you start doing when you hear your doorknob open, you fucking slut. I told you I was going to call you a slut this episode. I finally fitted it in.
No, Stan, he gets obsessed with this band and he like idolizes the singer.
Yeah.
And the singer, he finally meets him. The singer goes, "Hey man, I'm just like every other guy. I'm in a band, doesn't change anything. I slip my pants on one leg at a time, just like everybody else." And he does a backflip, and there's 2 owls holding his jeans up, and he lands with one leg. Then they let go, and he reaches down and pulls the other leg up.
Just like everybody else. Just like everyone else. Hell yeah.
All right, Joe, what's you get next?
This one I had to bring up because this is the one I think I first thought of besides that spider with the peacock tail on its abdomen there. Is this one's famous for being disgusting and awful, which of course it involves an insect. They call them parasites first, but they're clearly are insects. They're under the insect family. We would know them as bed bugs. That's what we call them.
Ooh, don't let the bed bugs bite.
I don't know. Don't let the bed bugs go bump in the night.
Unless that's your kink, then we don't shame.
Exactly. But it's really, really awful what they do. So what happens is they don't have a penis and a vagina. They don't even have duplicate sets, and they don't put their eggs on the ground and then spray and pray like a lot of fish do. They want to make sure it gets right to the point. It's very much more like a flatworm than anything else. What happens is the male bed bug stabs the female in a specialized area of her abdomen, the spermolage, which helps her protect.
That was your nickname in high school.
From infection. Because all the sperm's hanging out there in the cold winter, getting a hot cocoa before we hit the slopes. The sperm then migrates through her body to her ovaries. So basically, it is not I need to insert my member into some orifice in their body. It's like taking a knife of sperm and stabbing it in the midsection and being like, that'll get to the ovaries eventually. They actually they impale the females. They bust open a hole in them like dangerously. And luckily, when the females are at that part of their life cycle where they are like ready to reproduce, they start making more like white blood cells because they know they're going to get stabbed. So they start to prepare for the infection of getting stabbed. That is how
they gotta rally the troops.
They have to, because they know they're going to get impaled by a fucking knife full of sperm. Females can lay hundreds of eggs over their lifetime from one mating, but often mate multiple times, meaning they're going to get stabbed possibly more than once. It's getting stabbed up, and there's no hole. They make the hole, and it's not this soft mammal flesh. It's a carapace. It's fucking exoskeleton. So they have to really stab through that with their needle dick full of sperm.
Imagine if you had to cut your stomach open every time you wanted to eat and put food into it.
That would be really awful. I don't think we'd last that long, and the risk for infection would be out of this world. Males, particularly those that have recently fed, often mount females, but will also indiscriminately attack other males and even immature nymphs. So this is an Epstein situation.
Oh,
where they'll impale whatever they can get their hands on. After they eat some food, they go, "Oh, I'm ready to be horny," and then they impale them, and
I'm ready to go.
And so, yeah, so the females boost their immune system, and they also they turn it into hyperdrive for like a healing process, because basically it's almost like ovulating and then having your body be like, okay, ready, we're gonna get fucking attacked, and then your body just prepares for it. But if bed bugs weren't disgusting and awful enough, they can't even fuck the right way without being violent and insane. So bed bugs,
and they're already in bed.
I know. You think they'd be more sexy? Pillow talk. They just pull out a fucking
Pillow
Bowie
talk.
knife.
Yeah. Do you like slashers?
They jizz all over their butcher knife, and then they go to town. So yeah, I thought that was fucking highly disturbing and awful. But I had to when you're talking about,
cut by a
you
cum
said
knife.
weird mating rituals, and I was like, dude, bed bugs are fucked up. So I had to.
See, I never heard that one before. Believe it or not.
Oh
That's
no,
crazy.
yeah, I've known about that one for many years now, and it lives rent free in my mind, much like they live rent free in my bed. I will be right
That
back.
means they could.
We'll be right
that
back
means
after
a
the
female
commercial break.
bed bug could be getting impaled on you.
And they probably are. Well, it's like what they do is they go up and they feed off of your blood, and they get all horny and they start stabbing each other. They're just awful creatures, really awful.
That's my blood for getting horny. They can't have that.
And I want to know exactly. And I want to know what they used to call them before there was beds, because they've been around. They've been around well long before beds.
Just like barn owls.
Yep. They've been there. Or the peacock spider before there was peacocks. What do they call it?
Why is it called the peacock spider? Oh, we just liked it. Why is that bird called the peacock? Well, it's named after the peacock spider.
Yeah. Or like a catfish. I'm like, really? It took us that long to find the catfish. We found cats so long before the catfish, and we called it that.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on dogfish or their shitty beer.
Oh, don't get me started on dogfish with a shitty beer.
Don't get me started.
All right, Joe. I'm gonna stick with the ocean for my next one.
Okay.
I know that's why you brought up dogfish, just so I could talk about the ocean.
Much like the hermaphrodite, banana slug, or the clownfish, I do love a good transition. Go ahead, Dom.
I'm going to talk about the Argonaut octopus.
Okay. So
now, first off,
I assume Jason and the Argonauts, the Greek tale that we all know and love.
I think that's a pretty badass name. I'm not familiar with the tale. I've heard the name. Not familiar with the
Golden Fleece. Have you heard of the Golden Fleece?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave it there. That's from Jason and the Argonauts. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Well, this will be interesting then, because I'm not familiar with the story as well as I think. So I wonder if the mating ritual is why they got that name, which would be very funny.
I imagine it is, but I don't know about any mating rituals in the story of Jason and the Argonauts. But I guess we're gonna find out together.
This is one of the ones where it's not the mating ritual; it is the deed itself.
Yeah. No, it is the mating ritual. It's not the courting ritual. It's the mating ritual.
That's what. Yep, you're right. So the male. This is one of the species where the male is much smaller than the female.
Sexual dimorphism.
Not anglerfish level. Like, they're clearly still the same species, just one smaller than the other.
So not to that degree, yeah.
And basically, they don't have a penis, but they do.
They don't, but they do. The plot thickens.
They don't, but they do. The way I've read it is, they do have an appendage for that use. But I've seen it described as a specialized arm.
Hey, I've seen it described that way too.
Because it's literally one of their tentacles.
Arm and hammer. Sometimes both.
One of their arms has a little cavity at the end. Chock full of
He should have got the fucking enamel $500 fucking... He should have paid for the extended warranty on the teeth.
Dude, I mean, hey, I've never had a cavity full of sperm, though, so at least I can say that.
We get it. You don't like to suck cock. It's a big deal. You're not a fucking legend for doing that. In fact, if anything, you're a selfish lover. There's nothing to brag about.
No, but in this pocket in their tentacle, when they're ready to mate, they just go, oh, okay, perfect. They just open up. So they essentially grab a ball of sperm and go, here you go.
hand it over.
They just hand it over. Go,
wow.
Here you are. Have some babies, but that's not the end. Sometimes they rip that arm off and go, you can just have it.
Oh my god!
And then they swim away, and they never see her again.
It's an incel's dream. Just like, I don't know. Here,
you know what? Just take my dick.
Take the whole
I don't
thing.
need it anymore.
Not where I'm going. To hell, I suppose. After that one, they rip their own dick off and then they just give it to them, huh? That's one way to do it.
Here you are.
So do they?
It's like,
what do they do after that? They just kind of like bleed out in the ocean floor, knowing that they didn't die of virgin octopus.
I'm assuming they live because in my research it didn't mention what happens next. It's just that
Really?
they swam away and they
I
They can't reproduce anymore if they rip it off.
I would think if you rip your dick off, I mean, this is true for humans, just for the folks out there. If you rip your dick off, you will die. So don't do that. You won't be able to keep all the blood in, as it were. So I don't know. I'll have to look at these octopuses if they can, octopi, if they survive this ordeal. Because a lot of mating rituals, as we
I just picture it as, it's a little different. It's like I'm trying to think what it could be like, because they're not grabbing a ball. They just have, it's like almost if your hand just opened up.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, here's my sperm. And you just do like if something sticking on your hand, you just like rub it on the wall.
Yeah, but why rip your whole hand off then? I mean, it's like you already get it. It's fine. I guess it increases your odds or something. It's crazy.
I don't know. Dedication? I have no idea.
Yeah, emphasis on the dead part of it. Well, we didn't range other
it doesn't
mating
always
rituals.
happen. Some of them don't do it.
Yeah. But like a lot of animals, they do die during the process. I mean, obviously, like we're talking about like the black widow spider or like the praying mantis, where they literally, as soon as you first get laid, you are going to die.
You just said, like we've talked about, they mentioned two animals we haven't talked about.
No, we haven't talked about them today. I'm saying like this kind of process. My bad. I didn't word that the right way. But yeah, it's a lot of animals, they die when they have sex because once they have sex, they've achieved their purpose.
That's it.
Life.
They did it.
Yeah. And of course, you can always have more, I guess, if you're the octopus, depending on how many sperm sacs you can garnish before you bleed out in the ocean.
You can muster.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty.
Then here we are as humans pondering the meaning of life, while every other animal's just like,
I gotta say,
it's not going extinct.
We not only, we also have the curse of knowing, because the animals don't know there's no purpose beyond that. They just, that is the purpose. So it's like the ultimate human question. The fact that we do know we're gonna die and don't know our purpose is a gift and a curse, because we can do stuff with it, but also like, there's no answer for it ever. Animals never worry about that ever. They're never worried about what's the whole point of this. They don't care. But also humans have got to be up there with our spoiled asses and our spoiled asses.
Pat Bersher has a bit like that.
Where
he goes, you ever notice humans are the only animals that wake up and go, oh my God, oh fuck, oh. Okay, I know, I got 10 more minutes. All right.
It's true. But we also are the ones that we enjoy sex and we don't usually die after doing it, and it's a year-round thing where a lot of animals, they have a seasonal or time of year where it ever happens, if it does happen. And humans not only can enjoy it without dying most of the time, we can do whatever we want. Like we've evolved to have the ovulation period of humans is every single month of the year, which a lot of animals don't have. It's pretty rare in nature.
And humans, when you break down, like, we have our jokes like,
fun,
oh yeah, human.
Which a lot of mammals do, but almost no animals besides mammals have sex just for fun. It's always to reproduce. And if you believe in Christ and our church, you never have sex for fun. It's only to make more kids.
Yes, and that's why you have 12 kids.
Because you still want to do it for fun, but you want to say it's.
you want to say it had a reason.
Just like me right now, I don't want to drink a beer, but I'm just thirsty, and my entire sink water is full of snakes, so I have to drink a beer. But it works out for me.
But if the water was clean, I'd still drink the beer.
Right. And if your wife couldn't produce kids, you'd still bang them because you're like, nice. Now I don't have to take care of 10 more kids, but I still get to bang under the eyes of the Lord. Shout out to all my Catholics and evangelicals out there.
But
looking
humans,
at you, Duggar family, which that ended up pretty great for all of them. Fucking half the sons were raping the sisters. That's really cool. Good job. Hey, I got the other R word in there. Yeah. It works out really well for everybody. God wanted you to do that. Disgusting. So what do you think?
Humans do fall into this category though of strange mating rituals.
We had to get this guy.
Because obviously you get all the jokes.
Besides, I mean, basically, what one of these things don't humans do? Only the giraffe one. Besides that, we do all this stuff. You got to admit, we've done every one of these. We do the spider,
especially the bring the rock.
We do the bring the rock. We do the bring,
or even the food. First date, get a meal. There you go.
We do the crazy spider dance. We do the 20 snakes wrapping around each other in a big ball. You ever been to a bar at closing time and there's only one chick left in there? Guys do that. They wrap around each other to try to. Sometimes they crush them. It's awful. The banana slug thing.
There's all the jokes
fencing that happens. Go to the fucking any gay bar in Providence after 2 a.m. There's penis fencing going on for sure. Humans do all this stuff. We've adopted all of it.
You can make all the jokes you want too about like what's our mating ritual? 6 Coors Lights in the Morgan Wallen song. But when you really break it down, we do have a very simple and very strange part of the courting more than the mating ritual.
Yeah.
And it's speech.
Yeah, it's true.
We spend more time talking and explaining, where other animals it's I have to show you something.
Right.
Where we can explain why. Well, it sounds weird saying I'm going to explain why you should fuck me, but that's essentially what's happening.
That's what a date is.
When you're hanging out with people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's honestly that. But obviously we still do that stuff too.
I'm showing my worth through words.
True. A lot of people, humans more than anyone else, obviously, because we can talk, but like, I think you're right that the majority of the courting process is speech, but it's also animalistic stuff. There's people pull up in a nice car, flash some money. That's like the peacock thing. Or they like, they'll act all tough and show off their muscles like, like a fucking gorilla or something like that. Like humans still do all the other stuff, except we have that extra part of it, which is just, let me explain this to you. And it's a good thing for me too, because I don't have the gorilla arms or the peacock feathers. I only have the talking parts. So it's a really good thing that I'm a human, because I would have been fucking dead by now. I would have ripped my dick off and handed it over to some poor octopus 10 years ago at this point.
You take it.
That would have been the end of me.
Find it a good home.
She just throws it away. Like Luke Skywalker throws away the lightsaber. You're like, oh no. That was my dick. I picked the wrong one.
Oh, my dick.
Yeah, humans are. You're right. We do speech the most, but we do all the shit. We do all the proving, and then because we're all trying to figure out the same thing. Should I pass my genes on to this person to make a better version of me that's going to not die? And obviously, females have a bigger risk in that, but males do too. That's sex for you, baby. That's mating.
Indeed. That's sex for you, baby.
Mating. It's not just for chests anymore. It's for chests too. We'll be right back.
All right. We should probably get ready to do our toast after that one. Just kind of, give these people a break from wine. I mean, who would have thought the toilet would have been the better out of the two?
Because when I walked in Waterloo and smiled at people, they treated me like a vampire. They used the cross, and they went like this by not smiling at me.
Kind of ready.
Don't you just love a bargain? It's toilet wine. We've talked about mating rituals, talked about courting rituals, we talked about claymation rituals, I think, briefly. That might be one of the segments here. But what we're really here to talk about today is the finer things in life. They age like fine toilet wine. And we have a segment we like to do at the end of all our episodes, and we encourage you to do it along with us, where we give a toast, we pour some toilet wine out, and we look back at all the memories we made together. Tom?
You're absolutely right, Joe. We have a very special branded toilet wine tonight. For the first time ever, it's guest wine. Neither
Guest
toilet
wine.
or wine, neither Joe or myself have made this. It was gifted to us by an unspoken entity.
Wow.
We're going to give it a go during our toast.
It might turn into an eldritch horror if we drink this unspoken entity's toilet wine. This is the beginning of a Lovecraft story.
Out of everything we've talked about tonight, the good, the bad, the ugly, the so sexy. I think there's only one thing we can really toast to tonight.
What's that to, Dom?
Everybody's just trying to get trim.
Everyone wants to get hot trim. Cheers.
To hot trim.
Wow, that is pretty
That's
good.
A hot
wine. The hot agent.
The hot. Who's Agent Pool?
that's only for us ever. There you have it, folks. Go out there. Whatever you got to do, you got to bring a spindly, spidery treat for your lover. If you have to taste their urine to see if they're ovulating, or if you actually don't do the bed bug thing, that's highly illegal. But besides that, just get out there and put yourself out there. You spread on.
And if you manage to get back to their house, try to give it a rock they already have.
Yeah, they don't know. Be like, oh, I love that tapestry. It might look great on my wall. Also, just want to what? And they're looking, it's not there anymore. Tricked you, gotcha, spooked you. What we're saying is, steal your girlfriend's money and give it back to her, and she'll think you're rich. That's how you do it.
That's true. That's how it's done.
That's the Pontiac guarantee.
That's
Pontiac promise.
Pontiac perfection.
We'll see you soon, folks.
Don't get the extended warranty from your dentist.
It's a ripoff. If you're going to get the warranty, get it on your octopus penis, because you're going to need another one of those next time.
Free replacements for life. That could go a long way.
Octopus prom is probably a bloodbath. Good Lord.
Wow. Yeah, they need the all-nighter to keep the kids safe.
They need 8 legs, only one purpose.
Which, dude, also, that's such a small town, small Catholic high school thing. Like, all right, if you go to prom, you have to go to the overnight. There is no way to do around that. You can't do that to a public high school. Be like, oh, 300 kids, you can't go home. They can't find a spot to do that.
No. They had us locked and loaded for sure. Yeah. And I even tried to pull the after the after party. I was like, oh, we're both gonna stay at my house. And my mom's like, oh yeah, where's she gonna stay? I was like, well, we're gonna sleep in the same bed. And she was like, no. I'm like, but we already did all the stuff you guys didn't want us to. We already did all the thing. We're just gonna sleep. It's gonna be 4 a.m. And she's like, still no. I'm like, well, I'm gonna cry.
What about that couch next to my bed? Nope.
Nope, not that either.
All right.
Yeah, we got in trouble for that one. But I'm not an octopus, so I'm just a puss. We'll see you guys next week on Dylan Joe Basement Podcast. Maybe it's line, maybe it's not. We'll let Dylan know when he's. We'll let you know when Dylan's back, rather, and if he's solved.
We'll also let Dylan know when he's back too. He might need the help.
We'll let Dylan know when he's back. Hit the flush sound. We'll see you next time, folks.
Bye bye. Oh yeah, that's
some hot trim, as David Bowie once said.
If you were an animal,
folks, it is that kind of show. Trim. Unfortunately, if you don't like that, you're not gonna like the rest. It's precisely that type of show. I hope that doesn't happen to him. I don't want to find out that he became a red pink.
I don't think he's dumb enough to get in.
What do you mean? Of course he is. I just hope he doesn't do it. I miss him, is all I'm saying. That's the thrust of what I'm trying to say. We'll save that for later.
Which means in Finding Nemo, after his wife and all babies got killed, and it was just Marlin and Nemo, Marlin would have become a female, and Nemo would have fucked him.
That's I wasn't watching Sam.
Because you couldn't get Disney to make a trans movie now?
Maybe it's time. Finding Nemo 3. Nemo finds himself.
That's my blood for getting horny. They can't have that.
And
you want to say it had a reason.
Just like me right now, I don't want to drink a beer, but I'm just thirsty, and my entire sink water is full of snakes, so I have to drink a beer. But
and when they're ready to, reproduce
after their quinceañera, the banana slug bar mitzvah. You're a man. You're a man and a slug now, son, or you're a woman and a slug. You're kind of both.
That's sex for you, baby. Before
we've been going down, they've been going down. We're talking about animal cunnilingus here, folks.
Down. Ding, ding, ding,
it's that
ding,
kind
ding,
of
ding,
show.
ding.